Hi everyone, it's BDevine and welcome to Divine Miracles channel, and thank you for joining me for this month's guidance for the month of August 2016. And we are working this month with the angel Hamaliel, and this is an angel of perfection and also an angel that's overseeing the month of Virgo. But there's a whole lot of other things that are going on this month for a lot of us are having birthdays this month, and I'm included in that, as well as my oldest son on the 8th of the 8th, right in the center of the portal of the Lion's Gate, and those energies are active at the moment. So the Lion's Gate energies, I've made a video about this. It is a influx of energy coming from the planet Sirius, and they are known as the Lion People or the feline race. And what happens is that at the 8th of the 8th every single year, an opening happens. So in other words, the veil is much thinner at this time, and we are all receiving some different energy healing and codes and information, and we're downloading that on a subconscious level. But what might happen to us is, as it's building up in intensity, and it's been building up in intensity since July 26, as it's building up in that intensity, we're getting severe headaches, mood changes, everything's been going a little bit haywire for us, and there's a lot extra drama and things going on, and everything seems to be all out of whack. But we just need to remember that sometimes when those things happen, it's because we're having an internal shift and it's being seen on an outer level. And definitely these energies coming in for August are very, very special. It brings new light to the planet, new ways of thinking, and a lot of people are going to change how they live, and it will be more in alignment with their goals as well. So this month, as I said, it's my birthday month. So if you are listening to this particular message today, you are entitled to a half price reading, and you just need to send me an email and say half price reading offer, and then let me know that you've watched this video, and that's fine, and then I will tell you what to do from there. Or else you can just go to my website, to the personal readings page, check out which reading that you want, hit donate half the price, and put half the price in there. It's pretty simple, and then email me from there, and away we go. So that's only for you guys that are listening to this video for this month, that you will get the half price offer. And I will do random flash sales over the month as well, because it's such a special month for us all. So I'm going to be talking a little bit about Hamaliel and excuse me, bring you the channeled message as well that came through, and also I'm going to do a message for each of the elements. Instead of doing my weekly one this week, I'll just do the earth, air, fire, water sign messages here for us all, just quick little messages to see what's happening for the month. And then that's it, and then we'll just be going on with all the rest of the information that is coming through. So it did take me a very long time today to sit down and organize this particular recording, because I felt like I really did not want to miss anything out, in sharing with you for the month. It just felt to me that it was really important to prepare for today's video, and in so doing I ended up just talking to you anyway, and spent all this time thinking about it, and thought, just get talking on this video and make this video. So that's what I've done. So I hope that this is finding you happy and well. I'm going to read to you a little bit about Hamaliel and the messages for us, and also the key points. So I guess we'll start with the key points for the month. And here we go. The key points are breakthroughs, spiritual awareness. Some people are going to have some losses, but release of fears, release of blockages, staying motivated, love, abundance, and healing. And also, obviously, we're getting that intense attunement. We had a lot of intensified attunements in July, and it sent a lot of people a little bit, you felt haywire within yourself. There was a lot of stress going on within yourself, people wanting to leave, people wanting to take off and go, and just wanting to end things, and it was just chaotic. So it's not so chaotic, I guess I could say, this month. It's a little more, okay, you're getting a little bit more used to the way these energies are coming through. But we're going to have breakthroughs. Now, the biggest thing is, you're having it's almost like the penny drops, or you get some information that you've been waiting for, and it is a big, massive change in your life. People also coming back together, or coming back into your life, or people connecting perhaps for the first time, but it feels like you've known each other for a long time. Those sort of breakthroughs taking place. You'll sort of get where you need to go, and you'll feel better within yourself. The spiritual awareness obviously is lifting, and I feel that some people get spirituality maybe a little bit wrong, and I don't believe that it's a religion or has anything to do with religious texts or anything like that. I just believe it's a freedom that we've chosen within ourselves, and that we're allowed to believe in whatever we want to believe in. We can learn whatever we want to learn and find out what resonates with us. And that's the biggest thing with me. I'm always learning about things, and sometimes I just leave things and think, okay, that's not for me. And sometimes I think, okay, that's it. Now how can I make that unique to myself? So this is something that you're going to also discover for, in the month of August, is just thinking about what it is you really want to have as your spiritual basis. Does it have to have rules? Because I don't think it should. Are you going to get in trouble for doing something or whatever? I don't think so. So finding out within yourself what it is that you really, what you really love, what you really, find inspires you or keeps you going. What is it for you? Or is it a whole lot of things? That's what it's like for me. I'm into almost everything. And then, then I'll work out what really resonates with me the most, and keep on following that, or working with that, or meditating on that kind of thing. So find your own spiritual awareness within yourself, and just remember there are no rules. And if someone, or if you're in a group that's trying to give you rules or make you follow certain things, or tell you that you're wrong in any way, or that your energy's wrong, or something is wrong with you kind of thing, I would just run to the hills if I were you, because that is just another form of control that we really don't need. So find your spiritual awareness in yourself. Find where you feel you belong, in other words. Now, losses. So some people are experiencing losses, and that can just be in relationships, or actual physical losses with family members or people that we know deciding that they want to go now to the other side, have the healing that they are needing, and maybe sometimes they're going to, or some people are going to come back in a younger body, or just come back and guide us as well. So we're going through these might be people that we've already lost as well, and we're really feeling that grief at this time. So it's just important to know that no matter what, everything is a transition. No matter what's happening in your life, it's always a transition to something new. And the same when you pass away, it is just a transition process, and you end up becoming more complete. Because as we're here in our physical being, that's only one part of our complete wholeness. And when we go to the other side of the veil, we become that complete wholeness again, which is something that we feel is missing from our life now, is all the other parts of who we are. And we get to have that reconnection on the other side of the veil. So just be gentle with yourself, work with the angel Hamaliel and all the angels of love as well, to comfort you and guide you through this process. Also, we're having a release of fears, which is one of the key points. Letting go of things that have been holding us back for a long time, and perhaps doing a lot of healing on forgiveness. And this is really, really important for us as well. Forgiving yourself is just as important as forgiving anybody else. So don't forget to let go of things that you've been really beating yourself up for, because what you think mentally, what goes on in your mind that nobody really knows about. And those are the things sometimes that we need to get going from our life, because whatever is always on our mind is what we're sort of bringing about, and maybe we don't want to do that. So release those fears and just trust in your way forward. Trust that you know what you're doing. That's really important. And also with the release of fears, you'll get a release of blockages, because anything that's going on within your body, is because of blocked energy or blocked emotion. So we want to get our bodies nice and healthy and well, and the only way that we can do that is by pinpointing our emotions, or how we're beating ourselves up, or judging ourselves or other people, which is causing problems within our being. So it's time to release those blockages, and perhaps go and see someone who can help you heal yourself. All healing is self-healing, by the way. So you can go to someone to help you sort of bring that intention forward of wellness, without you having to also then think about the healing process. So it's good to do that. Also sending healing, even though you might not think that you are a healer, just imagining wellness to anyone, any place, any animal, anything, every morning, is wonderful to do, and also helps to release a lot of pent-up energy that you might have within yourself as well. And it really helps with your abilities. If you're wanting to learn about abilities, you need to work with healing too. Stay motivated, staying motivated and optimistic about the future, even though we're going to get a lot of chaotic energy coming forward. And I'm really suffering from the energy effects that are giving sort of massive headaches. It's like everything's squashing in, and I've been really suffering with that. No matter how much lemon water I drink or whatever it is, I'm really feeling that squashing feeling. So just be careful with that new energy, and stay motivated, even though you might feel not 100%. Just know that you're sort of being rewired, for the next phase of your life as well. Abundance comes with the 8, being the 8th month. And we know that, we've got the infinity sign as well. And I also always think of, the strength card on the tarot deck, the overcoming, and that you're stronger than you think you are, and getting better and better all the time. So that was also coming through. Abundance on every level. So working on not just monetary abundance, but abundance in items, or maybe in friends, or maybe in love in your life. Abundance on all levels, and nurturing yourself as well in nature is really important. And of course, healing as well is the other thing for this month. We are always working on healing on some sort of level, and I can't stress enough how important it is to continually heal with yourself, work with your energy, work with your emotions, and do this, because you're just going to unlock so many hidden capabilities within your being by working on healing every day. You don't need a certificate to do healing. You're born with healing. It's good to have a certificate, or to follow something so you understand the basics of how healing energy works. But it's not necessary to get started with, and I am going to continue on this intention healing course for you all. It is just not an easy task for me to do, because my mind goes overtime when I start doing something, and then I think I don't want to miss anything, and I want to put so much information into this so that you guys have got a massive amount of information to get you going with, so you feel secure and you feel confident in your healing practices, whether it's just by yourself or whether you're doing it in your own business. You can do it with the right tools and the right confidence within yourself. So keep practicing on healing, and it's just, a lot of it is just visualizations of things, imagining yourself walking down a path, and then you see a little cabin in the woods kind of thing, and you go in there and it's full of light, and you're going in there and you feel full of light, and you go out again. Just doing little things like that. So if you're thinking to yourself, I want complete physical fitness, well, maybe what you could do is just set up a visualization where you're stepping into something that creates that physical fitness, and when you leave, you are fitness, you have that fitness, or you have the way forward with your fitness, or you know what to do. Set yourself up in these little healing visualizations, and you'll be amazed how easy it is. Make things up as you're going along, because your imagination really does create everything for you. So those are sort of the key points. Some of the crystals that you can use are, let me just see if I can find that now. I have all this information. I've already written all this up at my website, you see. So, okay, so the crystals include carnelian, rhodochrosite, ruby, jade, emerald, peridot, and any of the quartz family. So you can use, like, this is a clear quartz heart, and I often wear this like almost all the time, and I really feel it if I haven't got this quartz heart on. And it was so cheap to buy this, you know. And this one is a selenite sort of pendulum wand thing, and I've been using that with the new energies, and that really does connect you with the moon too. And so sometimes I'm feeling a lot of tension just from that. But yeah, if you notice, it's more of the fiery type of crystals here. You know, you've got carnelian, you've got agate and ruby, and then you've got some of the greens as well for your healing. So emerald and jade, and peridot also, which, you know, peridot is the August month crystal, and it's like a light lime green color. And I used to always think to myself, can I have an emerald green? Can't that be the color for, you know, why does I have to have this lime green color for my birthday month? But never mind. I've come to like peridot now. The essential oils that you might like to use for this month are frankincense, rose, lime, basil, and juniper, which will bring in the energies of August and all of those key points we were talking about, and also help you to connect with the angel Hamaliel as well. So I'll read to you a little bit about the information that came through for Hamaliel. So Hamaliel is known as the perfectionist and brings order, clearing, energy, and focus on your tasks. And as you connect with Hamaliel, you'll begin to have breakthroughs in many areas of your life. And Hamaliel can bring you the courage to keep moving on your chosen path with pride and dedication. Hamaliel can help you with energy healing and growth through deep changes within yourself and your entire life. Spiritual awareness and finding a way to express yourself spiritually will become more and more important to you. There is also an energy of intense healing and communication when you are working with the energy of Hamaliel. Although he's not traditionally an angel you would connect with on healing or communication, he works very closely with the more well-known angels like Archangel Raphael and Archangel Gabriel. You can call on his energy to help you in any type of healing where communication is part of it, or where you need to speak in front of others about healing, or within your own healing practices. You may also work with him on healing issues related to other people in your life who perhaps you have not had contact with for some time, or family issues that have been bothering you for a long time. Emotionally, Hamaliel can help you come to terms with all kinds of losses and unresolved feelings, and he will also help encourage you to love yourself more in a more nurturing way and allow yourself to be comfortable in your own skin. Hamaliel also brings in a fast type of energy, perfect for completing tasks or speeding up time in order for you to be where you need to be. When you're working with this energy, you may also feel the need for everything to be sorted out, decluttered and tidied up all around you. You also may feel like giving things away to other people in order to bring in new energy. A very loving and healing angel who can assist anyone at any time to feel appreciative of your connection to the divine and to heal any cords that may have made you feel as though you're not worthy of the best and most supreme love. So that's the energy of Hamaliel and some of the information there. Now let me just tell you, I will read the message, the channeled message from Hamaliel, and you can read all this at my website as well. Dear ones, blessings and love to all of you. I'm one of the angels assisting you at this time on all levels of balance. Whether this is releasing fears or focusing on your goals, a great healing is taking place within you at this time, which will change the way in which you see yourself, and perhaps your goals will also change in this process. Don't be afraid of what you do not know or do not see. A deep feeling of peace will always wash over you when you're on the right path for you, and also you will feel like you are finally ready to let go of all that's holding you back from your dreams. It's a time of pushing forward with love, but also not allowing anyone else to tell you what you need to do or make you feel bad for the choices you have and will make. You are far greater than you can imagine and more capable than you think that you are. Allow the spiritual realms to help you to reach your potentials and heal on every level by handing over all the details for us to sort out for you. We angels see you struggle the most with completely letting go of your burdens and trusting that things can work out better than you imagine if you truly do this. Now you're moving into a time where you'll have great understanding of why things have had to be how they are. You'll also receive special gifts of insight and healing, as well as clarity on many subjects that have eluded you before. Because of this, you will have no choice but to bring about change in your life, and this will truly benefit you and so many others because of it. Do your best not to fear or resist change, but rather see it as an opening for the greatest life for you to finally emerge. Please know we angels love each one of you unconditionally, and whether you believe in us and our energy or not, we shall always believe in you. So that is a message from Hamaliel. And you can read more about attunements and angel readings and things like that with my free ebook. And you can get that on my website, and also more about distance healing, and that's a free ebook as well. And the links are also in the information thing too for you. So there we go. We have got a big month ahead of us with a lot of different healing and conclusions and things that are coming to an end, and also that intense energy with a full moon on the 18th of August as well. That's going to be 100% visible for all of us if it's not a cloudy night. And so you'll put all your crystals out and all your intentions out to the moon for cleansing, recharging, and also for bringing about those things that you're actually wanting to release or wanting to have in your life as well. So I'm going to I'm not sure now. I'll quickly give a message for each of the elements. I was thinking the time was getting on, so I might do this on a separate video, but I'll just do this now. And we're going to work with the fire signs first, which is Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. And Archangel Michael is actually the overseeing angel for the fire signs. But let's see what message comes up for the fire signs. This is for the month, and remember I do the weekly ones, so that will start again next week. So fire signs, what message have you got? Oops. Fire signs, you got the second chakra, which is Archangel Ariel. Okay, so that is our navel chakra, and we need to work on that more often, because sometimes we are working on all the other chakras and forgetting these lower ones too, and then we can feel really, really out of balance. So the message for all the fire signs this month is make sure that you're being really, really nurturing to yourself, that you are looking after each one of your chakras as most importance, as they have all got the same amount of importance. And this one here, sort of, Ariel also works a lot with the nature. She oversees the nature angels, which are also known as fairies. So maybe you are connecting more with the elemental realms as well, and connecting more with outside, being in nature, and this is also bringing you a lot of new insight. So just remember that if you've been holding on to a lot of grief, a lot of stress, a lot of pain, you definitely will be pushing it down into these different lower chakra areas. So if you imagine that, as you hold your hands over your navel area, right where you're just underneath your belly button, if you imagine that you're holding this area and that this beautiful orange light is just glowing from that area, that's all you have to do is imagine it for 1 second, and you've started the process of it healing and balancing itself. But then make sure you go through all your different chakras, just taking your hand over all the different areas and imagine whatever color that is just sparking for a second, You know, and as you get better, you can start it going around and around and around really, and see it spinning really, really fast. But a lot of people think, I can't do that. So just imagine it for a second, and that is enough to set that in motion, and you'll start feeling a lot better within yourself as well. So working on your navel chakra, very, very important, you know, for different parts of the body as well. And also it's connected to the different aura, the second level of the aura as well. So make sure that that's cleansed and cleared too. So that's for the fire signs, working with Archangel Ariel. Now for the, I guess I'll do the water signs, which is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And Archangel Gabriel oversees the water signs. So let's go. So a lot of messages come in for you guys. Okay. Water signs. What have you got? Blossoming abundance, which is always a good thing to see. All right, so this message is sort of telling me that you're on the right track, that the decisions that you've made recently are really, really good for you. You just need to keep on seeing everything as abundant already, and that you're sort of catching up to it, because sometimes you block your own progress by sort of doubting things when they're not happening fast enough for you. Okay, so have a little bit of patience, but it's also about being really grateful for the things that you already have. Again, being out in nature is very important for us this month, for all of us, and for healing ourselves and working with different healing energies. But you are coming into a time where, you know, everything is ripe for the picking. You know, you've done all the hard work, you've put the hard work in. So just keep yourself positive as you move into the next phase of your life. So it's a very abundant month for the water signs, which is really good to hear. We all want to hear that it's going to be easy, isn't it? Okay, so I'm going to do the earth signs, which is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And Hamaliel is the overseeing angel for Virgo as well as the month of August. So let's have a look at the earth signs. Oops. Okay, earth signs, look, there's a little bit of anxiety still within you. Well, I would say it's leaving, okay, but sometimes it still comes up. And this is about, what I'm feeling here with this particular card, it's about because you're doing something that you haven't really done before. You're stepping into a life that you haven't known before. And it can cause anxiety within you, especially, you know, whenever there's anything that we don't know, you know, how it's all going to go, we can tend to get ourselves anxious about it and about our future. But this is not saying that you're going to always suffer from anxiety. If that's you and you've suffered from anxiety, because believe me, I suffered for over 20 years with terrible anxiety, agoraphobia, social phobia, you name it. I had it and I thought that it would never go away, but there is ways in which you can control the way that you're feeling, and the way that you think other people are feeling about you. And, you know, hopefully you will start to use those methods and bring them into your being, because it's showing that you can get through this. That, you know, sometimes we go through severe anxiety because we are such an empath to other people. We pick up other people's emotions and we think it's our own. So it's very important this month that you are working on shielding yourself, clearing yourself of negativity, and, you know, controlling the day, one day at a time. Anxiety comes from looking far too far ahead, and then it keeps on snowballing. Okay, one day at a time. When you start chattering with yourself and working yourself up, as I know that can happen, you're saying to yourself, no, it's taken care of. No, I'm protected. No, I've shielded myself. You must take back the control, because that's the only way you can do it. Your mind has allowed something to be there, and you've talked yourself into it. You've got to talk yourself out of it, and believe me, it's the only way forward. But you're going to do it. This month is your month to really get there and really conquer a lot of things that have been with you a long time. Okay, so use this energy this month to your advantage. Okay, so that was for the earth signs. And last but not least, the air signs. which is Aquarius, Gemini and Libra. And I thought I was going to forget all of the air signs then. So let's do this. Air signs. Okay. Oops, it's upside down. Well, there's no reversals in this one. So the air signs, you've got this caring connections, okay? So you air signs are really starting to appreciate whoever it is that's special in your life. And this can mean, you know, obviously love and relationships. Maybe some of you are taking things to the next level, but this can also mean, you know, your own family connections and starting to appreciate them more and more and more. And, you know, loving, just seeing the different spark in each person that they've all got. And sometimes we can get ourselves distant, you know, even with our children, we can start being distant when they're being funny with us or they're not being right about life, and we start to get cross with them because we want the best for them, you know. We don't want to see them struggle in any way. So maybe this is coming to a point for you where you are seeing not only other people but maybe your family members or your children in a different light, and at the same time they are also learning and, you know, discovering about you as well and seeing you in a completely different light. So enjoy this romantic or this loving time for the month of August. Remember that you can always change things back into a loving connection anytime you want to. You know, we can choose to be angry or we can choose to be loving. It's always up to us. And this is also showing you that that's best for you to do that, is to keep loving yourself and loving other people and seeing the spark of the divine in others, and also having a little bit of forgiveness and compassion for each person that may have done wrong, or perhaps even done wrong to you. Maybe this is a good time to heal that sort of rift. And just know that as you do this, you are connecting more to the divine. Every time any of us, and this is for all of the elements now, but you know, anytime any of us heal this heart area, we are opening up our connection to the divine. And I like to think that this is our umbilicus, this is our umbilical cord to source energy. It's right in the heart space. That is where we're connected. And, you know, let's imagine it becoming much wider. Imagine this cord of light becoming much bigger for us, so that we can be reminded every moment of every day just how wonderful we are and just how special we are and how unconditionally loved that we are as well. And I hope that this message is going out to you and you're really feeling that inside of yourself, that you can do it and that you can move forward and that you can get rid of stuff that you don't need anymore. And it's okay, you know, and sometimes you might have made a decision to go, and perhaps you've made a decision to go far too soon. And maybe this is not too late for you, you know, to think about it again and see if you can make things work. But if not, you really do need to trust your instincts, you know, now and always. Trusting that inner feeling about other people as well. Sometimes we get a feeling about someone and we're not sure whether we're being judgmental about it or whether it's really a feeling. And I was talking to one of my friends about this the other day, and she said, I just asked the angels to put, you know, a light above a person's head and tell me whether they're a friend or not. I thought that was hilarious. And she does that, and so it's like, friend, you know. Oh gosh, that had me in stitches. But maybe you could do something similar, so you can really start to trust your instincts, just by doing these little things. You know, by setting things in motion like this, we make our life easier for, you know, for all of us. So I hope if it's your month for your birthday in August, like me, that you have an awesome month, you know, birthday, and that you also have an awesome month, and that you don't worry about anything, or don't worry about age or getting older or anything like that. Just see yourself as, you know, just always 21, because that's what I do. And I hope that each one of you also find where you want to be, find where you need to be, and, you know, get that wisdom that you're looking for, find the right partner for you, you know, feel yourself settled, so that you're strong as the year continues. And you know, as we get towards Christmas, it becomes even more intense again, but also a lot easier because we've had such intensity all this time. So I hope that this has helped you and covered everything. Don't forget, if you've been watching this video, you can now have a half price reading, and that's for the month of August. Not just now, but if you're seeing this towards the end of August or whatever, and it's still August, then you can have a half price reading because you've watched this particular video, which I'm really happy about bringing you all. And what else was I going to say? Be aware for the 8th of the 8th that it's going to be some really intense energies, but just soak it all up. Just say to yourself, okay, this is an attunement for me, and it's going to tune me up to what I really need, and I'm going to get all the knowledge I need, and it's going to be absolutely amazing for me as a soul on earth at this time to hold this information and share it with other people as well. So thank you so much for listening to this video, and if you made it this far, you've done very well. And until the next time you hear from me, wishing you all the best of luck. Happy birthday to all you Leos out there, and it's goodbye for now. Bye.